Hello everyone, I'm Wellness Warrior Dean. Today we're going to make lentil soup. I just know that as you're watching and listening to this video that you're going to see how simple this is actually to make. This stuff is delicious, it feels so good coming down, and did I mention nutritious? Let's get started. We're going to take about a 2-quart saucepan. I'm not big on measurements, so here's how I do this. I pour it in here until it's just about to the top of my fingernail across the bottom. I like to use filtered water because that gets the chlorine taste out, and we're going to fill it to about 2/3 full. Just like that. Put it on a high heat and bring it to a boil. We're going to take an onion, and all I do with it is I just keep cutting it across like so, approximately into 8 slices. When it gets into the hot water, it'll all break up. These are Roma tomatoes. They're nice and small. I basically just cut them into 8 pieces. 4, 4, 4, 4, just keep going. Now remember, these come with a paraffin on them, so you want to make sure you get that paraffin off there. This is an awesome product. It's called Veggie Wash, and what it will do is it'll get that paraffin and all the pesticides and everything off of your tomatoes, cucumbers, apples. The beauty of that product is that it's all natural. It's made out of vegetables, so it's actually a very all-natural, healthy product to help clean your vegetables. So I've got my tomatoes chopped the way I'd like them. Just add them into the water. Okay, for you vegetarians, there's this beautiful product called Veggie All Seasoning Powder. You can pick it up at Sprouts or Whole Foods. That and about a tablespoon of sea salt will add a wonderful little bit of flavoring to your soup. For the non-vegetarians, what I like is a bouillon, chicken bouillon. This is nice and salty, so you don't need any salt. About 1 heaping tablespoon of that, maybe just a little tiny bit more. That's all it's going to take. That is the entire recipe for lentil soup. Now here's what you're going to do. You're going to let it come to a boil at a high heat. Then you're going to cover it. Bring it down to a low heat, and you're going to let it simmer for approximately 1 hour. So I'll tell you what, I'll be back in about an hour. And what we'll do then is we'll serve it up, let you see what it looks like, and I'll show you some fun garnishing tips that you can do with this soup. Can't wait, can you? Hello again. It's been about an hour. Let's see how these lentils are doing. There's a couple of things I forgot to tell you before we signed off an hour ago. One is don't stir this. If you stir it, you break up the beans and it's not good for them. The other is, how do you know they're finished? Well, they're done when the beans actually look like the skin is starting to crack or fall off. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is some delicious looking soup. Folks, this soup is ready to eat right now. There's nothing else you need to do to it. But some people aren't satisfied with that. They need to have a little of this and a little of that in their soup. So let me give you some wonderful ideas. Little pepper's good. Some people like to put tapatio. It's a little hot sauce, not very much vinegar in here, about 1/3 of the vinegar of that Tabasco sauce, and very flavorful. So some of this in here kind of adds a little bit of spice to your soup. Some people like to take a dollop of sour cream. Just take a teaspoon of it and just put it in the corner of your dish. Kind of funny saying corner of a round dish, eh? At any rate, then what you do is as you're eating the soup, you just grab a little bit of the sour cream along with that. Also, here's something people like to do. They like to take a tortilla chip and just crumble it, let it fall into there. Gives a little crunch to your soup, and actually the corn adds a kind of a nice little added flavor to the soup. That's it. This is Wellness Warrior Dean, hoping that you enjoyed this lentil recipe. please check out my blog, wellnesswarriordean.blogspot.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.